This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is July 20th, 2022. We're performing a waistline and sewer line inspection through a 3-inch transite roof vent. We were unable to locate a mainline sewer cleanout on the roof, or excuse me, on the ground. So we're going through the roof vent. And we are at 7720 7720 Jamieson Ave Reseda, California. And this is the roof line looking toward the street. And this is our 3-inch transite roof vent. We're going to zero out our camera monitor right here so we get a good accurate reading as we're going from the ground with the cable. Okay, we're zeroed out and we're going to begin running through the transite roof vent and attempt to get all the way out to the city sewer. Going down the roof vent, transitioning to cast iron, a cast iron waistline, running through the cast iron waistline out toward the front of the house. Now we transition to what I believe is vitreous clay, but this line is compacted. We're going to have to pause. But we're going to try and keep pushing out. See if you can push out, Steve. We're going to try and see if we can push out. We look like we're pretty much full of mud and debris. We're going to pause and run some water for one quick moment. So we're going to pause.
I've seen quarters where it's
Okay, we're going to continue running through. We've got some water running. We're going to try and rinse our camera lens off a little bit. Try and get rid of some of the debris that's in the line. We're just going to continue running out toward the city sewer, and then as we pull back, then we'll be able to view the line without getting debris on the camera lens. So we're heading out toward the sidewalk area, and we are in vitreous clay. I'll pause for one quick moment. Okay, we're going to continue running out. Making a turn, and I believe we're increasing here to the lateral. We're in the city lateral right now. We still have a lot of debris in this line. Don't know what all the debris is from. Maybe difficult to see some of the joints because of the debris. Shake that camera one more time. Okay, we're going to continue pushing out, and we should be about maybe 15 to 20 feet at the most from the city sewer. Going to continue to push out. We got some slack in the line, so you won't see the counter moving 100% of the time. Trying to feed the camera cable up to the inspector on the roof so he doesn't have to pull as hard. Looks like we're coming up to a turn, and we should be at the city sewer saddle. We're going to go in about 6 inches, and we're in the city sewer. So rinse that camera lens off one more time, Steve, and then we'll pull back. Okay, pull back just a little bit. Keep coming, right there. We're at the city sewer saddle connection. Okay, we are located at the city sewer saddle connection at approximately the middle of the street where it runs from manhole to manhole. Now we're going to begin pulling back and then we'll view the sewer line as we're pulling back. So we're going to come back slowly and we've got a little offset. We're going to pause for a moment. Go back in about 6 inches, Steve. We're going to pause right here at the tie-in connection to the saddle area, and we're going to shut off our water. Okay, we're going to begin pulling back now. This is the city sewer saddle connection, and we got a little offset there, not terrible. Does not appear that we have any breaks or major separations. The next joint appears to be in pretty fair condition. We're going to continue to pull back. Should be coming up to another joint right now. And that joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Another joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That joint as well. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. A little bit of debris in the sewer line, but that should wash through. Might even need to hydrojet possibly in the future if that doesn't all wash through real well. Kind of hard to see all the joints. Got some mud and debris in there. The joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. That's the joint at the 4 to 6 inch connection. Appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. As does the next joint. Appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Next joint has a little bit of an offset, but nothing to be alarmed about. Next joint, same thing. Little tiny offset. I'll pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to continue to pull back. Coming upon another joint right here. Appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Pull back about another 3 feet. We have another joint here that appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Continue pulling back. Coming back toward our roof vent. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint, we're going to pause, push back out a little bit more, right there. Okay, we got a large crack in that joint. We're going to pause right here and I'm going to mark it. Okay, we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we've marked this area in the driveway, in the asphalt driveway, 2 foot 11 inches deep and with a red crayon. And it does have a crack from about the 6 o'clock area going around toward the 12 o'clock area and maybe even a little bit further. And this area will probably need to be repaired. They'll end up with root intrusion through here, I'm sure, once you get enough water running through. That's probably what cracked the pipe is roots. So we're going to begin pulling back very slowly right here, and you can see that crack going around the pipe. There's a break at about the 5 o'clock area. So we're going to continue pulling back now. We're going to pull back to the next joint. See what that joint looks like. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Next joint, pause for a moment. Okay, we've got another crack right here all the way around the inside of the face of the pipe. So we're going to locate this area and mark this area as well. I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, we've located this area. It's in the driveway. It's about 3 feet from the small brick retaining wall that is just outside the bathroom areas, the back-to-back bathrooms. And it's 2 foot 6 inches deep. We located it and we marked it with a red crayon. We're going to continue pulling back now. We have a lot of mud in the line. Kind of difficult to see exactly what the joints look like. The joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition from what we can see. But again, we do have a lot of mud. The next joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. And then we stop and we transition back to cast iron. We're going to push back out about a foot and we'll be in the planter area. Right there, Steve. And we're going to pause and we're going to locate this area, and this would be a good location to dig it up. Install a mainline sewer clean out and maybe shoot a liner instead of having to break up the asphalt. So we're going to pause for a moment, locate this area. Okay, we located this right at the front of the house in the planter area. Just a couple feet back from the copper water manifold. We marked it with an orange flag at 2 foot 7 inches deep. And this would be the proposed area to put a mainline sewer cleanout and possibly shoot a liner in the property sewer line so that you don't end up having to dig up the asphalt driveway. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our locator off. We're going to continue to pull back. And now we're going to be transitioning right here to the cast iron waste line. Got a little bit of buildup in the cast iron waste line, not terrible. Right here you have a little bit more buildup. Now we're transitioning to the vent piping, which we have a little bit of cast iron, and then appears that we have a transite roof vent. We're going to continue to pull back, and we're up and out of our roof vent. And that will conclude our video sewer inspection and waste line inspection. Thank you.